Looks like the marquee will be coming back on at a Boston landmark, the Emerson Colonial Theater. The 117-year-old theater on Boylston Street has been dark for more than a year now, after owner Emerson College started to consider alternative uses for the building, including a cafeteria. But now a new deal has been reached that achieves just what the Boston theater community was asking for. Arts editor Jared Bowen broke the story along with the Globe, and he joins me now. Hey there, Jared.
Hey, Jim. Well, there's now no question that the historic Colonial Theater, which premiered shows like Porgy and Bess in Oklahoma, will remain a theater. Emerson College has signed a long-term lease agreement with Ambassador Theater Group to take over operations. They have theaters and shows on 3 continents, including Broadway and London's West End. And they told me they've long had their sights on Boston, and today Emerson College President Lee Pelton had this to say about what we can expect to see at the Colonial.
Well, they do a variety of different kinds of things. Of course, theater is their core product, but they also do other kinds of live entertainment with comedians and musicians, and we're looking forward to it. We're hoping that a lot of what they will do is to restore the Colonial as a pre-Broadway production.
Pretty exciting, I should say. So what kind of shows are we talking about?
Well, they have had some really acclaimed productions. The Tony-winning revival of The King and I. They have Sunday in the Park with George with Jake Gyllenhaal opening on Broadway later this year. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So they have been getting behind some really stellar projects, award-winning.
So it seems to me there's good news and bad news. The good news is this thing is going to be preserved, which is huge, for decades. What, a 40-year lease? The bad news is, isn't there potential for oversaturation? Do we have enough consumer interest in this many seats in big theaters downtown?
Well, I go back to one thing that Emerson College President Lee Pelton told me, which is this is the theater's equivalent of bringing GE to Boston. I think that when you're looking at commercial theaters right now, we have Broadway in Boston, we have things that are coming to the Wang and to the Schubert at the Box Center. This is going to be competition for them, and I think that competition is a good thing. I mean, perhaps something like this could drive Hamilton to be here sooner because they'll have more people wanting to come to see really, really good theater. So I think it's going to work. The other thing that you have to consider is that Emerson has its own theatrical producing arm in Arts Emerson,
sure,
which some people are concerned about, but they bring a lot of international productions in. It's the equivalent of putting a big commercial theater right next to your independent movie house. The people who still want the indie movies are still going to go there.
So when do they open their doors?
I was there today, as you saw, talking to the president.
That doesn't count. I didn't mean that one. Yeah. When do they open their doors to the public?
January 2018, but when I was there today, I saw they have a lot of renovation and restoration to do. It's a gorgeous, beautiful theater, but the seats need some work, so they'll spend several $1 million at least to renovate HVAC, take care of some asbestos issues, but just get it gleaming for 2018.
It's really exciting. Thanks for telling us about it, Jared. It's good to see you.